In a cozy, colorful house filled with sunshine and toys, little Mira sat all by herself on the big living room rug. Her shoulders were slumped, and a single tear rolled down her rosy cheek. She held up one little red shoe, but the other one was missing. Where could it be? Just then, her big brother Jason walked in, his green shirt bright and cheerful. He saw his little sister looking so downcast and immediately came closer. "What's wrong, Mira?" he asked, his voice soft and kind. Mira just sniffled and held up the lonely shoe. Her lip trembled a little bit. "Oh, you can't find your other shoe?" Jason guessed. Mira nodded sadly. Jason knelt down beside her, his dark hair falling over his forehead. He gave her a reassuring smile and said, "Don't worry, Mira, I'm here. We'll find it together. I'll help you." Mira's eyes lit up a little. Having her big brother on the case made everything feel better already. "Okay, Jason," she whispered. So, the great shoe search began. Jason, being the older and taller one, started with the big furniture. He got down on his hands and knees and peered under the fluffy blue couch. All he could see were dust bunnies and a little toy dinosaur. He pulled it out, holding it up with a funny face. "Roar, I found a T-Rex, but no shoe." Mira, who had been peeking behind the long, yellow curtains, let out a little giggle. That was silly. The dinosaur wasn't a shoe. Next, they decided to check their bedroom. Their little footprints made a cute trail across the hallway floor. Jason looked under his bed, pushing aside his race cars and comic books. Mira checked her own little bed, patting the soft pink blanket. No shoe there either. They looked in the closet, behind the door, and even in the laundry basket. The missing red shoe was a master of disguise. They went back to the living room, feeling a little puzzled. Where else could a shoe hide? They had looked almost everywhere. Jason put his hands on his hips and thought very, very hard, scrunching up his face. He looked around the room one more time, his eyes scanning every corner. Then, he saw it. Tucked away in the corner was Mira's big toy basket, overflowing with dolls, teddy bears, and colorful blocks. And right there, nestled between a sleepy-eyed teddy bear and a doll with bright yellow hair, was a flash of red. It was the shoe. Jason's eyes widened. "Mira, look!" he shouted, pointing to the basket. Mira ran over, her little curly pigtails bouncing. She peered inside and gasped with delight. "My shoe!" she cried, clapping her hands. She must have put it in the basket by accident when she was cleaning up her toys earlier. What a silly place for a shoe to be. Mira jumped up and down, so happy to have found her missing shoe. Jason carefully reached into the basket and pulled it out. He knelt down again and gently helped Mira put the shoe on her foot, tying the laces in a perfect little bow. Now she had both of her red shoes on, ready for adventure. Mira was so overjoyed and grateful. She threw her arms around Jason's neck and gave him the biggest, tightest hug she could manage. "You're the best brother in the whole wide world, Jason," she exclaimed, her voice full of love. Jason hugged her back, a proud and happy smile spreading across his face. Helping his sister felt even better than finding a lost dinosaur. With both shoes on and hearts full of joy, the two of them ran off together, ready to play.